Now we are discussing about applications of the PLL. In this chapter we have discussed about the PLL. But now the question may arise in us where we are using this PLL. We use this PLL for the frequency demodulation, and we use this PLL for the frequency shift keying demodulation. In the frequency demodulation, which is a analog frequency modulation technique, therefore demodulation, in order to separate the carrier signal with the message signal. After separating the carrier signal, we have to retrieve our message signal. In the demodulation, we use this PLL. Similarly, in the frequency shift keying, we send our binary information data along with the carrier. Generally, it is sent through the wireless media, through air. After the signal is received at the receiving end, we try to separate the carrier information along with the message information. There also for demodulation we are using this PLL. And for the frequency multiplication and the frequency division, and for clock synchronization, sometimes it is very much important to synchronize the clock. You might have studied the pulse coded modulation, which is a wired communication. After, if this is a signal, this is the analog signal, then I am sampling on the x-axis and I am quantizing on the y-axis. Finally, I am getting the binary data, maybe 1 0 1 1 0 1 1. Now I will add the error bit also, parity, that may be vertical redundancy check or horizontal redundancy check, or I may add the cyclic redundancy check, I may add the parity bit, maybe 1 or 0. After adding this, now I am sending this information through the wire by using the pulse coded modulation. At that time, we may use either synchronous communication or asynchronous communication. For the synchronous communication, we require the clock. For the asynchronous communication, we do not require the clock. In the synchronous communication, we have to tell when the both clocks, here from the sending end and receiving end, when both clocks are in synchronization, at that time only the data can be sent and the data can be received. So for the clock synchronization, we will use the PLL. And frequency synthesis, whatever the voice you are hearing now, my lecture, you can increase the speed, you can change the frequency. In the YouTube, you can change the frequency with the 2x speed or 0.5x speed. You can listen very slowly, or you can increase the speed of the delivery. That is called as frequency synthesis. Original audio is different, but you are changing the audio according to your convenience. So that is what we are calling as a frequency synthesis. And in Wi-Fi modems, modulator and demodulator, we use the PLL. And also in TV and car radio tuners also we use the PLL. These are the different types of applications of PLL.